Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be another makeup look, and today we are going to be recreating Kylie Jenner's pretty much her classic everyday go-to makeup look with her winged eye, blushy face, and overline lip, and this is the look that we got. Yeah, I'm going to just show you how I get this look, and it's really simple and so easy for anyone to do. I just think her makeup is so classic and easy, and I love it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, so I'm sitting here looking at pictures of Kylie Jenner. I'm trying to find like one that's really good to go off of. Let's see, so here's a little boomerang thing she did. She keeps it really simple. You can tell it's at the bottom. Lashes look like they have like pretty much nothing. I saw in a video she did, I think she does brown mascara on the bottom. I could be wrong, but yeah, so we're gonna see how we can do this, guys. And honestly, her face never looks like crazy highlighted either. I don't know if you think the same thing. I know she has like so many highlighters, but her face to me just looks very matte. I'm gonna start off by using this Photo Finish primerizer from Smashbox. It's like a primer and moisturizer in one. I moisturized this morning, but I feel like I could just use a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer, and that's the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It's really good. It's the original one. It just smooths and blurs your skin. So I'm gonna apply this all over. I feel like when I say Kylie doesn't wear highlighter, I feel like her skin looks really like hydrated and like not necessarily dewy, but like luminous. And I think that she does more of a overall glow rather than like a highlighted dramatic glow. So for that, I'm going to use this NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. So you can kind of build this to be however thick you want it. Really shake up the bottle before you use it. I love it. So I'm just going to actually go right onto my beauty sponge. And where did that go? Oh, it went all on my sweatshirt. That's fun. Oh, great. Yay. If I was Kylie, I could just afford a new one. But I'm going to just dab this around my face and blend this out. So it did say on the package it's more of a matte foundation, but it does leave you looking luminous, and it is full coverage. Okay, now that I have the foundation all blended out on my face, I'm actually going to go back in with one more layer, but before I blend it out, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to spritz it with this Tatcha Dewy Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and it's going to make it pretty radiant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little tiny bit and tap it on my face in just random areas. Then I'm going to spritz my beauty sponge, and now I'm going to blend it out. And it's just gonna make it a little bit more luminous, you can see. So now that that's blended out, we're gonna go ahead and do the brows. And I feel like Kylie has a very sharp brow, and my brows right now are not pretty, okay? Like they just need to be shaped. Like I don't really have a ton of hair. They're not very pretty shaped, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take this Benefit brow pencil, and I'm gonna really try and define the ends. I'm just gonna kind of fill in the blanks towards like the tail, I guess. I'm going to bring it out down here, and then I'm gonna go from the top. I'm really gonna put emphasis on the arch. I'm gonna try and like make it kind of pointy out here, and then I can clean it up with concealer too. And now we're gonna slowly work our way to the front, and then we're gonna do strokes once we get towards the front and just kind of fill in the naked spots. Pretty much all I'm gonna do with the brows, and then I may put some brow gel on them actually too. A little mini sample of the Gimme Brow from Benefit. I'm just gonna do that to keep them in place. Okay, y'all, being real, I cannot find my Kylie concealer, which is like not fitting for this video. I have no idea where that is, but I'm gonna use my Born This Way Too Faced concealer, and I'm just gonna dab a little bit under my eyes, a little bit less than what I normally would, just to kind of fix the darkness that I now have, and a little bit in my forehead. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit on my eyelids to kind of use a flat brush to shape out under my brows, and also use it as like a primer, I guess you would say, to my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna put a little bit in some more places. And now to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use some Laura Mercier setting powder that will give me like a smooth, not too matte finish, but not like a shiny finish. I know Kylie uses her own. I don't have any. I need to get some of her setting powder. Now I'm gonna go with some Kylie bronzer in Tequila Tan. It's a light bronzer for me, but I feel like she has a nice contour, but her face is not super bronzed. Powder with that same beauty sponge and shape up the bottom jawline. So as we continue, I'm just gonna leave that there for a couple minutes. For blush, Kylie always uses like a super pink blush. I think she uses her Baddie on the Block. I have her blush in Rosy, but something that I think is a little bit more like Kylie is in this Maybelline Master Studio Contour Palette. And this is, I think there's like two, and this is the lighter one. And this middle shade is one of my favorite blushes. I talk about it all the time, and it's like a bubblegum pink, and it's really pretty. And we're gonna use a lot, because Kylie uses a lot of blush. Now it's time for the eyes, and for those, I feel like she just does a really simple eye look. So I'm gonna go into her Sipping Pretty palette. This is her 21st birthday palette. I got it on sale in Ulta a couple months ago. And to start it off, I'm going to go in this shade right here. I think it's called Pregame. And I'm just gonna apply that all in my crease. And I'm gonna kind of like stamp it on and then fluff it out. And I'm gonna go back over that with a brush that has nothing on it, just to kind of smooth out all the edges and make it look a little lighter. For the main portion of the eye, I'm gonna go into this first shade, which is Vanilla on Vanilla. It is just a plain, kind of pinky nude shade, and I feel like that's something she does a lot. And I'm just gonna put this all over the main portion of the lid to kind of make it look just kind of plain and like a buff color. Because all the colors she uses kind of have like a pinky tint to it, and I feel like this shade is kind of like a vanilla color, but it's still a little bit pinky. So I'm just kind of shaping it to where it's like kind of almost like a cut crease, but not completely a cut crease, because that's what she does. And I'm gonna dust off this down here. And just because Kylie has like dark lashes, I'm gonna line the top waterline with this black eyeliner from Urban Decay in Perversion. Now Kylie pretty much always is a winged eyeliner, and I'm going to do a Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is in her Trooper Black shade. I love this liner. It's always been a favorite. And she just basically wings it out from the middle out. She doesn't do really like on her everyday from the corner in. So I'm gonna wipe off my hand. And so I'm just gonna create the tail. I'm gonna flick it up a little bit more. And boom, I think that's a Kylie wing. So now that that's done, it is a little edgy, but once I put lashes on, it won't look as dramatic. And so I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm loving this Milk Kush mascara lately. It's really good and it has a really big wand. So I'm just gonna put this on the top lash. And like honestly, if my lashes were just a tiny bit fuller, I would just leave it at this, but I want it to be a little bit more full. Kind of like wipe off some of this foundation that's on my lips, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the lash glue on the lashes that I'm gonna use and let it sit for about a minute. That's what I've been told and like seen in videos, that it's best to let the glue like actually really settle in. Some people say like 7 minutes. I just feel like mine would dry out by then. But the lashes I'm going to be using today, I probably should have left them in the thing. It's by the brand Get Glammed. It's a great lash company. So I got these for Christmas and I really want to start supporting more small businesses. I say as I'm recreating Kylie Jenner's makeup look, but it's called Get Glammed Lashes, and the lashes I'm going to be using are in Ooh La La. So let me see if I can show you like the packaging itself. It's really pretty. So this is the packaging, and I just took one of the lashes off. This is what Ooh La La looks like, and they're really good, y'all. They really are. I actually did a makeup look last week wearing a different lash from them, and they're great. So I'm letting those both dry for a quick second, and I guess I can go ahead while that's drying and apply my bottom mascara. I'm gonna do this roller lash by Benefit. I'm using a lot of Benefit today, and I like this because it's a thin one, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with the lashes. It's been a little bit over a minute. The lashes are on, and they are kind of like a little bit more dramatic than what Kylie would wear, but I still think it's like really pretty. And I think honestly, when I look into the camera, it looks a little bit more dramatic than it actually is. And I think they're just super full and wispy, and that is like what Kylie does, but hers on the day-to-day are a little bit more natural. But I think she has extensions and I don't have extensions. Go ahead and do the lips, and for that I'm gonna actually use her Kylie Cosmetics kit in the shade Kylie, which is her favorite shade that she made pretty much just for herself. And so I'm gonna use a lip liner first. I line my lips, I line them, but I bring it in. I know I look really weird right now, but I kind of like bring it in to where it's a little bit like that way when I put the lipstick on, I don't have to get all the way out to the edge of my lips, and it's easier to like kind of go back over to touch it up. It basically just makes it blend easier, if that makes sense. Okay, and now we'll put the lipstick on, and the lipstick is a little bit lighter. Like the liner's a little bit more brown, so not very me, but lipstick is a little bit more pink. And I'm also going to take a little bit of Cocoa K and put in the middle, because that's a color that looks best with like my tones, if that makes sense. And to just kind of clean up the edges, I'm just going to take this brush that has nothing on it and kind of just make sure the edges are clean. Because I personally would like to have a tiny bit of highlight, I'm going to go in the Jaclyn Cosmetics Flash Palette, and I'm going to go into this first shade, Gleam, and I'm going to apply a very little bit of that on my cheeks. And that's like a very little amount, and it's still kind of blinding, but that's all I'm going to do. Also, one last thing I want to do is kind of contour my nose just slightly. Guys, I decided to kind of Kylie up and put on this little fur vest thingy I got. And I did curl the ends of my hair earlier. Like, she's been doing like this little kind of wavy look. It's really cute. My hair don't really hold curl that much, but whatever. So this is the final look that we got. I think it's very Kylie. I was looking at her pictures, and honestly, not that we look alike at all, but I do see the makeup similarities. Let me see if I can pull up a pic. Not too off. She looks a little serious right there, but I can do that too. I mean, I don't look like her, but I mean, the makeup is kind of similar. Oh, it's raining. My goodness, it always rains here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see more videos where I kind of copy celebrities' makeup looks. I think that could actually be really fun. I've done Kylie a couple times actually. I've done Ariana Grande a couple times. I've done Kim from her Met Gala look, and I think that's pretty much it. But I would love to copy makeup looks from celebs. So yeah, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye. Mwah.